Hey, sugar. What's up, baby girl?
She had a severely broken jaw in like 9 places, no way to eat, no way to drink. So if we didn't figure out how to get her care immediately, she wasn't going to survive.
I'm sorry, I'm so emotional, but man.
She was below 5 pounds and she weighed nothing. She was fragile emotionally, fragile physically. Her little spirit was so close to being broken. But there is always a will to live in these dogs, even if it is minuscule. You have to look really hard to find it.
I can feel your little heart beating. We are here at Kern County Animal Services, and we got our girl. We'll see what happens, but she's in good hands, and her life changes now.
I've committed myself to trying to give back to the animals that give so freely to us.
Oh my God.
It's 100 hours a week, and it's been 100 hours a week for 12 years.
Hi, everybody. This is Jack. This is Skippy.
But this life that I've been given, I'm not worthy of. I'm so humbled that I've been given the opportunity to fight for these animals. There's a magic and a medicine in our animals, in our pets.
She's really got some fire back in her. Her soul seems alive.
I very much so recognize that animals saved my life. In April of 2008, I was given less than 90 days to live without a liver transplant. I was diagnosed with end-stage liver disease. At the time, I was very much so an alcoholic and a drug addict. I guess I was in search of my rock bottom, and I found it. One morning, it was like 2 in the morning, I'm sitting there looking in the mirror, just weeping. And then in the midst of that, I feel my dogs next to me, and they're all with their tails wagging. And they just looked at me like nothing was wrong. They just saw I was still in there, and I didn't know that I was still in there. That morning, we made a commitment to change the rest of our lives and just start by walking. Literally just start walking my way to wellness with my dogs. Started doing that walk up in the mountains every day, 5, 6, 7 times a day. So I started to find hope and purpose in those walks. And about 2 weeks later, I started to ask the Humane Society if they'd let me start fostering him. Just kept adding dogs to the pack. 6 months after, I no longer needed a liver transplant, which is incredible. And before you knew it, Marley's Mutts was formed.
Zach reporting live with everybody's favorite bull terrier.
And here we are, fast forward, and our organization has saved over 6,000 animals. We rescue everything, all creeds, all breeds.
What's going on, everybody? Just got back from the shelter and we got our little girl.
We found out pretty quickly that we had to remove her entire jaw.
Hey, bud. Daddy's here. Hi, honey.
The minute after she had her surgery to remove the mandible, I knew immediately she was going to be fine because she was no longer in pain, and I knew she was just a different dog.
We are here at BCA. It's about 7:20 in the morning. Getting ready to head home with Vita. So she is in great spirits. Got her wrapped up in her little kind of neck turban here. Come here, baby girl. What's up, honey? There's my little girl.
When they took her jaw out, the big issue was dogs drink with, obviously, their tongue, but it curls underneath. So if you don't have a chin, you can't drink water. So when she first started to drink, it was very, very exciting.
Never thought I'd see so happy to see a bunch of boogers in a cup of my water.
When she started to eat on her own, that meant she could be self-supporting. She can go on to live with her brother family.
Girl, today's your big day. Today's your big day. Yeah, it's your big day. How you doing?
I'm great.
Good to see you.
Life is a complex, magical, confusing, meandering journey. You know, I'm very familiar with what it feels like to not have a future, to be looking at a calendar and think, all right, I'm not going to make it to the end of next month. To not really think about those things anymore and to be just focused on this work, it feels amazing. Being in this work led me to my wife. I met her at a rescue event in Los Angeles. It led me to my incredibly beautiful daughter, and hopefully will lead us to more children. I feel very, very, very lucky.